Here he's 2.5 months old. So I got him home at 4 months. Leftover foot here, you'll see. And his mom had a very long toe. I've been handling his feet as much as I can, and today right here was a session the day before I trimmed him. So I cue the foot with my fingernail and give it back before he wants it, give him a little scratch. So instead of trying to take his foot by the tendons, I cue it with a hoof pick or my fingernail on the bone. I don't do it on his tendon, so on the bone up high or down low. And then once he takes his weight off, then I'll take it and again try to give it back before he wants it back. So I'll tell him lift, cue it, and then I had to take him myself because it was getting too shaky when I was having somebody hold. If he backs up, I'll just back up with him. If I'm picking up his left hind like I am, I want his right hind further behind, and that gives him a tripod to be able to manage his own weight. So a lot of times you'll set him up by moving back that right hind to take his left front, and then he'll move anyway. But in order to balance, the hind leg right there has to move back, and then he can stand on the 3 legs better. I want to hold. I try to hold till he doesn't struggle, and sometimes we're not able to do it. So lift, and I'm pulling him out front because he's got to get used to that. Most people will pick the horse's feet but never pull them out front, how they have to be on a post when a farrier comes. I do my own trimming, horse trainer by trade, but I do trim my own horses. So, but if I can't for whatever reason, I need him good for whoever else is going to do it. So the offside is a lot harder just because he was really fractious. And so I just cued him and scratched his chest, cue him and scratch his chest to tell him that's what I want you to take your weight off yourself. And then I'll try and take it the 3rd time. Again, here I want his left hind back before I take the right front. He moved it back himself there to be more balanced. Try to stay with him during the struggle if I can. Again, a lot of times I can't, and if I can't, I'm just going to take it right back the minute he takes it from me, and then give it to him before he wants it. So I wasn't able to stay with him, so now I'm going to take it and give it to him before he wants it back and scratch him. Again, with colts, it's not textbook, you know, all kind of things happen. But I try to never pull on that lead rope. You'll see I have a loose line when I'm taking him, loose line on his face. When I'm working with him, I don't want to work with him when there's tension on that line or him pulling. I don't want to teach him to pull on that lead rope. So if I have it, I'm asking him to back up. If I have it slack, that's going to make him a little more relaxed. So again, pulling it out here and giving it back before he wants it. So tickle that knee, and then I'm simulating here, putting a rasp on it over the top. I did do a little trimming on him a week before this. All I did was rasp the toe from the top. I didn't do anything from the bottom. Except for pick his feet, and he had 2 big rocks in there. I don't even know how long they're in there because I couldn't even catch him, never mind pick his feet. He was doing really good the first day he came, and once he realized he had freedom, wanted to get with the other horses, he didn't want to pay me no mind. So it was a real trick to catch him and try to get him gentled. again. So now he's doing really well. He's been here. I'm pushing him around because he wanted to move. So I just give him a pinch in his flank area a little before that and say, "You want to move? I'll move you. Now stand still." And then when he does good, I want to end on a good note, and I want to reward him for standing still. Still moving off a little bit. Just don't want him to give me that foot and give it back before he wants it. Here I'm just brushing it and now cueing it. There we go. That's beautiful, and that's a good spot to end there. So now we're doing this is, he still had a little bit of full foot. You see the ridge. This is today, September 7th, and a little bit done there. So I want to get after him every few days if I can, at least every week, just to get him where he's right, because he was in a stall every other day, so he wasn't able to run around. But I got that's the old picture of his full foot, how long it was. And here he is, happy with his goat for his companion. And this little clip on the end just shows him he's trying to make friends with another horse, and all the other horses want nothing to do with him and even try to bite him. So anyways, I'll be making more videos of this guy. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.